Hey everyone, let me take you on a tour of my small garden here. This is garden number 1. So this garden used to look like this. It was mostly irises. I dug them up, turned the soil, made some rows. It's not much, but I have some sugar snap peas in here. So these 2 trellises, as you can see, let me zoom in a little. The sugar snaps in the back are taller than the ones in the front, so there are 2 different kinds. I don't remember the name, but the ones in the back, they can grow up to about 4 to 5 feet tall, and the ones in the front, 2 to 3 feet. And same thing on the other trellis. This is a 1/2-inch bamboo trellis. I had it for 2 years now. Second year, it's holding up pretty good. In the front here, same thing with the sugar snap peas. That's the shorter kind, the ones that grow 2 to 3 feet. As you can see, I'm chopping and dropping here. Whatever weeds or plants, whatever comes up, I just chop it and I drop it. And the pathway as well. In the middle here, I have some cilantro popped up. And let me take you to the other side of the garden. So I have 2 more beds here. Same thing, sugar snap peas, as you can see. And in the back. Now, I planted some chives. I threw down some chive seeds. Nothing's come up yet. I haven't seen anything. I see some small blades, but I don't know if it's grass or chives. Also, I'm chopping and dropping here. And the back bed, it has cilantro. I planted some collards. Okay, and some green onion. This was used to cook with, bought it in the store. Chopped the green part off and just planted the white part with the roots. So actually a correction there, that's kale, not collards. As you can see, it's doing pretty well. These were transplants. They were transplanted about a week ago. See the cilantro here. Now on the other side of the beds, I have herb garden. So I want to say this is oregano or thyme. I don't quite remember. That's purple fennel right there. And let me take you to the last thing here. Plant some currants. This currant bush is about 3 years old. Initially, I dug it up. It wasn't doing too well. It was only a few inches high. I planted it here. It didn't do too well either the first year. It was eaten up by insects. The leaves were chewed up. It survived. And then last year in the winter, even though it grew, in the summer, in the winter we had some heavy snowfall and it snapped it. And it was maybe like 2 inches from the ground. But it recovered very nicely and it's looking really good now. So I chop and drop here as well. Let me show you. All right. It's looking real healthy. I actually got some, for the first time, some flowers, and as you can see, some currants for the first time. So that's a small garden here. Garden number 1. Everything was planted first week of April. A bit too soon, but we didn't have any freezes, so everything came up in about a week and a half. So there it is. This is garden number 1. I'll try to do updates every week to see how things progress. Later in probably 2 weeks or so, I'm going to plant some cucumbers on the in the back where the trellises are, and zucchini in the front here, and in this bed as well. See you next week.